Alright everybody, it's a little bit like Christmas today. I got this box of 450, Duke 450s, closed jaws, full jaws I guess they're called, last week, and then I put another order in and got a dozen of the 1.5 double jaws. I just knew I needed some more raccoon traps this year. I bought another dozen of the regular jaw Duke 1.5s out at the NTA. So I ordered all these from North American Trapper, from Alan Probst. Go check out his website. He's got a lot of good deals going on. I mean, he's been posting a lot of deals on traps and baits and lures, and once I seen the deals on these, I seen everybody trying these 450s this year, and they look like a really stout, really good coon trap. They're just like the 550s. And I love the night latch on them. I love the pan. I love everything about them. The thicker jaws. I love everything about them. And I wanted some double jaws too. I know a lot of guys are using those, but when I seen Alan's sales and stuff going on there, I just couldn't help it. I just kept clicking. I just kept buying more traps. But then I'm gonna need them for sure. It's gonna be a fun year this year. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go back after coyotes and not as many beaver, because I don't think I have as many beaver to trap, but definitely want to get back after the coyotes. I missed it last year. I was so busy beaver trapping I didn't even get to trap coyotes. So what I'm going to do here is boil the oil off of them so I can get a rust on them, and then I'm going to dip them. But I just want to show you what I do to these traps to get them ready for season, which is coming here in a couple months. So like I said, I'll give you a close-up view. I know everybody's probably seen them, but here's the Duke 450 with the full jaw. Very solid trap, base plated, 3 swivels. Can't get much better than that. And then here's the double jaw. I love it. I've always wanted to try these double jaws, and I think they'll do a great job on raccoons, mink, muskrat, anything I use them for. So I got the water in here. I'm gonna light this up, get it boiling. I'll put the traps in, and I'll show you what I do once they get to a boil, because you want to get the traps in there, get it boiling, get the oil all to the top, but you don't want to pull the traps back through that oil, and I'll show you how I get them back out of there without pulling through that oil. So stay tuned. Alright, so I got it to a boil, and then I lowered it down to a simmer. You can see all this oil and grease that's pooling up on the top here. I'm just going to let it simmer for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you what I do to get that oil off of there without pulling them traps through it. Stay tuned. Alright, so now you can see that oil all on top there, sitting there. You don't want to pull them traps back through it, so just take the garden hose, put this down in there, and I got this at an angle. See all that oil running off the top? All that oil is going to run out of there, and those traps will be completely free of oil. Still some on the top over here. It's all running out of there. And then I'll take these out of here, let them dry off, and I'll show you how I do the rusting process, and then we'll get to the next step of dipping them. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, sorry about the shadow here. I'm trying to stay out of it, but I got these all boiled, all the oil off of them. Got them hanging up here on the hangers that I make out of the bucket handles. I've showed that on videos before. Now I just got a bottle of regular vinegar, and I'm going to spray them down really good. Just get them covered in that vinegar, and then tomorrow we should have a decent amount of a good coating of rust. Get the whole chains, the swivels, get everything. But there's no oil left on them, so we're in good shape. Just turn them around a little bit, flip them up and down. Make sure you just get everything covered, bottoms of the pans. I mean, these aren't like my coyote traps or anything, but I still want them to look good. I want them to get a little bit of rust and take a good coating of the dye. So I'll bring you back tomorrow and show you what they look like. If they ain't got enough rust, I'll spray them again. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, hope you can hear me. Neighbors across the street are having some trees cut down, but this is the next day after I sprayed them with the vinegar. There's the 450s, there's the 1.5s. Pretty decent coat of rust on them. Didn't get everywhere, I guess. I missed a few spots, but that's okay. It's not gonna hurt nothing. So I'm gonna go to the next town. I'm gonna take these in, get them tagged up, put my trap tags on them, then I'm gonna get them dipped and hung up. So stay tuned. They look really good though. I mean, that's just one day after spraying the vinegar on it. That's awesome. All right, guys, just want to show you really quick how I put the trap tags on here. It's just a real quick deal. I just bend that around the swivel here and just crimp it down. Pair of needle nose. Fold that end over. And I carry extra just in case they ever come off during the season. So that's all I do. And I'm going to check the pan tension, pan height, then I'm going to go dip them. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, hope you can hear me all right. It's a little bit windy out here, but not terrible bad. This is where I got all my traps that are already dipped. All my coyote traps are up here from last year that I didn't use. I just took them out of the tote and got them hung up. I want to let them air out for at least a month or two before season. These are my other 1.5s that I got out at the NTA, the Duke 1.5s, just regular jaw. Got them all dipped the other day. I got my cable drowners for beaver drown cables. I got them from North American Trapper, and I got some snares, some beaver snares, right here, beaver snares. I dipped them too and got them hanging up there. I want to try to do a little snaring for beavers this year, in case I run into any trap shy beavers. We'll see. I just want to try it because that's the only thing we can snare in Illinois is beaver, and the loop has to be halfway underwater. So I bought them snares just to give it a try. Who knows, maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. But here's those traps I just pulled off, like I said. Put all my tags on the swivel here. Got them on my hangers that I make out of the bucket handles here. And I keep them in half dozen at a time, all these. And then all you gotta do, this is speed dip here. I use the same bucket every year. This is about the 3rd year on this bucket. And I never have to add to it unless I, do a lot of traps and it gets a little bit low, but that's how simple and that's how easy it is. I mean, yesterday, these traps were brand new out of the box, delivered to my house, boiled them, rusted them, put tags on them, check the pan tension, check the levelness of the pan, adjusted everything that needs to be adjusted, give them a quick dip, get everything. I get the swivels, I get everything. That's the beauty of these hangers, man. They're so versatile for dipping. This is how I carry them to the field. I know every time I pick one of these up, I got 6 traps. If I need a dozen, I take 2 of them. Then they'll hang here until trapping season gets here. I'll come back up here. This isn't my house. This is actually my brother's house. But it's nice that he's out in the country and I can hang these out here and let them hang out here and get aired out real good. And trapping season opens up. I'll come up and get them, and we'll start trapping. So it's that easy, guys. This is how I do it. I mean, there's other methods. And like I said, this might not be the best for you. This is what works for me, and it's very, very time efficient. Everybody knows if you're a trapper, anything you can do to make yourself more efficient will really pay off in the end, you know. So really want to appreciate you for watching. Hopefully, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You're going to see a lot more trapping coming up here pretty soon. We're getting close. And go check out North American Trapper. That's where I got all these traps. He's got some great deals going on right now on lures and baits and everything. Like I said, it's a one-stop shop. Go give Alan or check him out, NorthAmericanTrapper.com. I'll put everything in the description of this video. And until the next video, good luck with everything.